chairs.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
All right. Well,
Welcome to the
Ethel and Rhonda show, starring Ethel
and Rhonda.
That's right. Now this is our debut,
This
so
is
welcome.
our premiere.
It's
Hello.
a very special night.
We are from Revere, Massachusetts. It's a lovely town, and we also attend Smith College.
Now wait, we should talk about where Revere is. If we had a map, we would
show you, but we don't.
We don't.
It's
have a
over.
map.
It's over here.
There.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right. All right.
Wait.
So anyway, we go to
Smith College
in Northampton, Massachusetts. And what is Smith College? Tell me.
Smith College is a prestigious university for
young women. That's right.
It is a very nice.
It is a nice.
College.
It's a nice institution of higher learning.
All right. So welcome to the Ethel and Rhonda show.
Now, what we normally do. Well, I don't know. I said normally. This is our first show.
This is our first show.
But this is what we're going to do. We are going to answer questions from our audience members.
Yes.
Now, if you would like to post a question, post it on our Facebook walls, either under the pseudonym for Rhonda, it's under the pseudonym of Alice Woodward.
Or on Ethel's Facebook page under the pseudonym of Anna Holly.
That's right. All right, so let's get to it.
Let's start with our first question.
We have two questions.
We have one from Margaret.
And one from Claire.
Which one should we start with? Should we
Let's
start with
Claire's.
All right.
Claire's is fascinating.
It is very fascinating.
Because I'm on the same page with Claire.
All right. Are you ready?
All right.
Everyone ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Here's the question, and I'm gonna read it to you now.
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
Dear Rhonda and Ethel.
That's us. Ethel.
So I saw this movie last night called the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that all about?
You know, love Claire. We love you, Claire. Thanks for writing in.
Thanks for watching.
All right.
Okay.
All right, now
that is a good question.
It is a very good question, and I share her confusion.
Yes. Well, let me give you a little backstory. Yesterday was Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. Well, technically it's November.
Happy November.
Yes. All right.
All right. So, Ethel and I and our friends Margaret and Claire and our friend Erin, we went and saw a live showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That's right.
That is to say, we watched the movie on a very large screen.
That's right.
In a wonderful theater called the Academy of Music.
It was beautiful.
It was an absolutely beautiful theater.
Fabulous.
It was wonderful.
Mwah.
All right, so we watched it on a big screen while, however, there were actors acting out the movie while the movie was playing.
It was so confusing.
It was very confusing. I've seen the movie before.
I have a short attention span.
She does. It's a problem. And let me tell you. See? She's got her slinky again. It's a problem. Okay.
All right.
So it was very confusing for the people who had not seen the movie before.
Like myself, and we were considered virgins.
They were considered virgins. They had these printed upon them.
By red lipstick on my boob.
On her breast.
Boob.
On her boob.
Well,
sorry.
Yes, all right.
Both are acceptable.
Anyway, so let's talk about the show. The show is very trippy.
It is very trippy. It goes in many different directions. It is technically a musical. There are songs that are sung.
Susan Sarandon is in it. She's a great actress.
She really is.
Now more so than then.
Yes,
she was not very good.
This was her debut.
And it was.
She plays Janet Weiss.
Janet
Weiss.
And she's with Brad.
She's with Brad Matrix. Now, also during this show, it is customary to scream things at the screen.
That's right. Now, when Janet makes an appearance, we call her a slut.
And when Brad makes an appearance, we call him a...
Asshole.
Asshole.
All right. So, I don't really know what it's about. Do you know what it's about?
It's very complicated. I don't think we have the time to go through the entire plot line of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Quite frankly, Claire, there's something called Wikipedia.
I have heard of this.
You know... There are Smithies who use it.
I've heard this too.
We don't use it. I've never been on the page.
No, but I have heard that it is helpful for these sorts of things.
So, Claire, take our advice.
Yep.
Rhonda, Ethel, our advice. Go to Wikipedia and look for a synopsis.
There you go. Do that for us. All right,
honey?
All right.
Thank you, Claire. Thank you, honey.
We love you. Okay.
We love you. Okay.
All right, next question
is from Margaret.
I love Margaret.
Margaret's great as well.
She's wonderful.
All right. Here we have it. Let's show the audience.
Wonderful.
Yes, all right.
There we go.
Now, I'll read it. Dear Rhonda and Ethel. That's us. That is us. Can you tell some stories about those girls in Smith College classes? Oh, this is a good one.
This is a very good one.
Controversial. Oh. Do you have any ideas about how one becomes that girl? And why? I hope your show is a success.
Oh.
I can't wait. Love Margaret.
Oh, we love you, Margaret.
Love you, Margaret.
And
Thanks
Claire.
for writing in.
And Claire.
All right, and Claire.
That's a
All right.
good question.
All right, let's talk about that girl. For those audience members who don't know who that girl is, we should describe
explain
her.
it. There is usually one in every class.
One
at
in
Smith
every
College.
crowd.
What you could say.
Sometimes there are multiple
Sometimes
that
there are
girls.
two.
Whew,
Yeah, it's
Jesus. All right, so let's do an impression of that girl. This is the professor.
Hello.
Now ask me a question.
Well, when was Sylvia Plath born?
All right, I feel.
Oh, stop you right there. That is the problem with
That girl. You don't start things out with "I feel."
Especially when it's a one-word answer.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. The
You
problem.
say the date and you move on.
That's it.
Another thing is, no one wants to hear about your independent research project.
No.
No one cares.
Do not use this as an excuse to brag about your life.
Because no one cares.
No one does.
We are all concerned about our own lives.
Exactly.
So you, brown-nosing the professor,
Just hush.
it's not going to make you friends.
No, it's really not.
We're not friends with those girls.
We are not. We find
And
it
we're
very
friends
difficult.
with most people.
We are.
But
We
we
do our
can't be
best.
we can't be friends with that girl.
We find it very difficult.
All right. Let's do another example. If the
Okay.
professor is famous,
Yes.
which I mean in Smith College,
There are some of
there
those
are some
famous
professors.
It happens.
It happens. Do not come into the classroom, raise your hand, and quote the
that
professor.
Don't do it.
Don't
Don't do it.
don't do it. All right.
Yeah.
Now the second
part of the question
is very tricky. Do you have any ideas about how one becomes that
That
girl
girl
and why?
It's hard to say.
It is hard to say.
We are neither that girl.
No.
So
no.
we find it difficult to answer.
Margaret, you're not that girl either.
Are you?
Margaret?
No.
No,
No, you're
she's
not
not.
that
She
girl.
can't be that girl.
Well,
no.
then I would suggest just being your wonderful self.
No, but what I'm saying is it's a slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope.
You can become that girl within a day.
Like this.
If you want to get under your professor's radar and you try a little too hard,
You become
that girl. Don't do it.
Just be very careful.
Be careful.
Be on your guard.
That's right. On your guard. All right, folks. That's all the time
That's all we have right now.
But you know what? Tune in next Sunday night for the Rhonda and
and
Ethel show. We hope you
Bye.
enjoyed it and have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Happy November.
Happy November. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.